What do you see out there as misunderstandings of both? I asked the same question to Peter. You and I have certainly experienced people who may be critical of MDT in a certain way, but from a perspective of chronic pain and CFT and MDT, what do you see as common misunderstandings and misrepresentations of those systems?
I th- I don't know if it's so misrepresented. Like CFT, they feel like it's well rounded. They take care of all the parts, and I if I after I listened to O'Sullivan, I kind of question that if it's true, but we can comment a little bit later. And about the MDT, most people don't have anything. That's nothing wrong with it, but it hasn't shown to be better than anything else. So why should I take the courses? Because I want, well, my system, the things I do are just as good. And then I question, well, do you have actually have evidence that's true? Because you can say like this, yeah, general exercise is just as good, yeah, but how do you know that your system that's just like eclectic kind of, you can't know that it's better. And like the McKenzie's has been like in 40 years, there has been reviews and stuff about it, and it's evolving. So I think it's a kind of a weird argument against learning MDT because it hasn't shown to be better for low back pain patients. I
Hmm.
think it's, and that's why I joined the Mackenzie Institute Sweden, because I got in contact with Mackenzie very early in my career. Like after a couple of months, my colleague went to the A course. You really have to go this course. It was the best. Yeah, let me do it. And I thought, wow, this makes a lot of sense compared to what I've been doing before, because we had all this theory, like a lot of your guests talked before, but what do I actually do with these patients? And
Yeah.
after a course, I felt like I could take care of a bunch of people like just like that. And after that, it's been evolving and it's getting better and better. Of course, I can't help anyone. Well, I can help everyone by sending somewhere else in some instances. Um, so what was your original question? That was, well, how do CFT leaks and how do people look to MDT? That was your kind of question. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's that many misconceptions, but it's kind of people choose kind of their camp sort of, so kind of, and now CFT is gaining traction and a lot of people are interested in CFT, which I think is great because I don't see any problem. But I think, okay, which patient population are we talking about, and in which setting are you working? Because I think you should take the system that's better at the place you are working. If you're working in with chronic patients, yeah, CFT is probably the best bet. But if you're working primary care, like Mark Lassett talked, I think Mackenzie is going to be much more applicable in the most part.
Hear the entire episode for free on iTunes, Spotify, other favorite podcast players, or go to mechanicalcareforum.com.